It's Ron Reader Digs the Universe. I'm Ron Reader, and this is Ron Reader Digs the Universe. And tonight, a Christian nation. Last Sunday, on the National Mall in Washington, D.C., there was a massive prayer rally called Rededicate 250, as in, our upcoming 250th national birthday this summer, as in rededicate the nation to Christ, or some such. According to reports, it was similar to numerous such evangelical gatherings over the years, but with one new detail. This prayer rally was sponsored by the government in clear violation of the First Amendment, but we'll put that aside for the moment. Apart from a Jewish guy and a couple of Catholics, the speakers were otherwise evangelical and Christian nationalist preachers, MAGA demagogues, and Trump cronies, all pushing the usual bullshit, like Franklin Graham telling everybody that America has become morally rotten, sick with sin, yada yada, transgenderism, yada yada, you know the drill. And the overall assumption uniting all of this right-wing rhetorical excrement is that we've got to turn back to Jesus, we've got to be a Christian nation again, rededicate 250. On the other hand, as my favorite columnist over at Salon.com, Amanda Marcotte, observed recently about the event, there isn't anything here to which America can rededicate itself. I mean, sure, America has always had lots and lots of Christians, but that does not make the United States of America a Christian nation. The U.S. is a secular state. And when you scrutinize a bit more closely the Christian nationalist assertion that we need to rededicate ourselves to Christ, you get a sort of if-then statement. If America was founded to be a Christian nation, then we should be a Christian nation today. I don't really buy the logic on this. We can be whatever we want to be after all, and in any case, the Constitution, the law, the history all plainly show that we were founded as a secular state. So the evangelical argument on this is just kooky for various reasons. I do, however, think it's worth considering why the founders opted for secularism, and the short story on this is Europe's 30-year war, a little over a century before our independence. Estimates on the death toll range from 4.5 million to 8 million. The German states lost half their population, all between Protestants and Catholics, all because of the intertwining of government and religion. And oh, let's not forget the English Civil War, also a Protestant Catholic thing in lots of ways and with a lot of dead people. Our founding fathers, in their wisdom, understood fully that mixing church and state gets people killed, gets lots of people killed. You can't do democracy with religious violence, can't do business, can't live. That is why the founders opted for a secular state, and that is why we must continue that tradition today. I'm Ron Reader, and this has been Ron Reader Digs the Universe. Join me, Ron Reader, again next week for another episode of Ron Reader Digs the Universe.